They did it. Knicks are the 2025 NBA Cup champions. Down double digits late in the third, New York ripped the game away from the San Antonio Spurs and closed it out 124 to 113, clinching the franchise's third NBA Cup and sending a loud message. This team isn't just a one-man act. Jalen Brunson didn't have his best night, 11 of 27 from the floor, and Karl Anthony Towns left the game briefly with an injury that had fans holding their breath. That's the sort of storyline that would have busted past Knicks teams years ago. This time, it didn't matter. New York's role players answered the bell in a way big stars do when they become a real team. OG Anunoby was the poster child for that response. He poured in a game-high 28 points on efficient shooting, grabbed 9 rebounds, and played like the two-way stopper he's been built to be. Mitchell Robinson was a monster on the glass, 15 rebounds, 10 of them offensive, giving the Knicks possession after possession and physically wearing the Spurs down. Off the bench, Tyler Kolek and Jordan Clarkson gave instant scoring, and Josh Hart delivered the usual hustle and hard plays that keep offensive possessions alive. Brunson, despite the off night, did enough with his playmaking and gravity to pull defenses apart when it counted, and he walked away with NBA Cup MVP honors. On the Spurs side, Victor Wembanyama was back and getting heavier minutes than he had in the semifinal. San Antonio still got contributions across the board, with 7 players finishing in double digits. That depth kept the game competitive and made the comeback feel earned. But when New York shifted gears late, the Spurs couldn't match the Knicks' energy and physicality. There are a few things that make this cup win especially meaningful for New York. First, the prize money. Every Knick pockets $530,933, a tangible boost for role players and a morale shot for a locker room that's trying to prove it belongs in the conversation for bigger goals. Second, this title is a statement about depth. For years, the Knicks' ceiling has been capped by nights when one of their stars cooled off. Tonight, 3 bench pieces and a defensive anchor stepped up and filled the gap. That's the kind of balance championship teams need. This also matters contextually. New York sits second in the Eastern Conference at 18-7, trailing Detroit by 2-point-half games. Winning the cup adds momentum at a crucial spot in the season. It gives the coaching staff real options. Roll with the rotation that proved it can handle adversity, or tinker knowing the bench production exists. Either way, confidence is something you can't buy in December. You earn it, and the Knicks just earned a lot of it. Quick reality check. The Cup final doesn't pad regular season stats. The championship win isn't added to Brunson's or Towns' season numbers. But its value is practical and psychological. It's a microcosm of what this team can be: resilient, opportunistic, and deep enough to survive off nights from the stars. Bottom line, the Knicks didn't just win a midseason trophy. They answered the biggest question about their roster. Can their supporting cast carry them when the top end cools off? Tonight, the answer was a resounding yes. If New York keeps getting production like this from Anunoby, Robinson, Kolek, Clarkson, and Hart, Brunson and Towns suddenly won't need to be perfect every night for the Knicks to be a true title threat.